Hi, my name is Leah Day, and I'm here with my husband Josh, and today he is stitching out straight lines and matrix in a basket block. So let's get going. So you're getting started right at the top of the basket and just stitching along that line and getting into that kind of little basket handle area.
Yep, that's the plan, and I'm going to outline the handle and then I'm going to go straight into the curvy area.
Awesome.
The interior curvy area. And
when you looked at this block, what do you think of it, just starting out?
Oh, I like it. I'm intrigued to.
Oh, are you gonna hit that handle or not?
No, I'm gonna do this and then go back and hit the handle.
Oh, okay.
And treble stitch back. I really like these shapes here. What would you call them?
That's matrix.
Matrix. Yeah, it's a really nice flow to them, and I think it looks really pretty.
So you're just traveling back into that area.
Yeah.
And now you're going to knock out the handle.
Yep. I just thought, you know, as I was there, why not just go down to finish the whole thing?
Unnecessary travel stitching, though. No one's going to understand what you did that. Yeah, those pins and pin mores, any kind of pin and pin more, any kind of securing device can easily get into your way. So it's good to just kind of keep an eye out for them whenever they're close by your foot and your needle, and take them out before you get too close. Okay, with that handle stitched, now it's just time to knock out that matrix. Are you gonna, what's your aim here?
Follow this along and then travel stitch over here and knock out this one, and then move up and do the vertical ones.
So you're going to knock out all of one direction and then switch to the opposite direction. I think that's a good plan. Really, the most important thing is just maintaining kind of a logical flow through this. It's really easy to get lost or miss lines as you're stitching all of these lines, especially in these little areas, and you really hate to have to travel stitch back and get back into an area after you've already quilted it completely just to hit, you know, one line. Just be mindful of that and kind of just keep your eyes open. So at this point we're going to speed up the video so you can see Josh stitching through this whole section really quickly in free motion. Okay, all that area is knocked out, and that's really probably the trickiest area of this whole block. What do you think, Josh?
Oh, I don't know. I found that actually incredibly simple.
Pretty logical? Excellent. That's good to hear.
Why did you have trouble with it?
Well, it's mostly just, you know, it might look intimidating, I think. That's certainly the area that I would knock out first. Just trying to, you know, kind of knock out the hardest thing within any block. And anytime that you have something like that, you know, tight shape, where something's filling in, especially if you try to stitch that freehand, it's just a little bit more challenging. But you knocked it out really wonderfully. That was perfect.
There are a few issues, but nothing too bad.
Mostly it's just, in this situation, just simply staying on the line.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I think probably the best plan would be to finish stitching the block going around. And then, what do you think about all of these lines?
You know, I was looking at that when we began, and I'm not really feeling them today, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to ditch the triangles in here. So my plan is to come down through here and then connect on one of these curving lines to get to...
Well, I would probably, just what I would do, I would probably come down, since this line hasn't been stitched, I'd probably come down and around. Let's back up so people can see what we're talking about here. I'd probably come down and around to here. So you're on this opposite corner, and at that point the whole basket, the entire basket has been outlined basically. You'll be here, and then you can knock out some of this matrix, just traveling along that edge, traveling along the basket. You'll be about right here, and then all you have to do is stitch that triangle. and you'll be right here, and you can get back to that background matrix. And you know, that's open to you definitely. If you don't like how these lines look, or you're using the cheater cloth fabric and you like just how they look printed, it's perfectly fine not to stitch all of them.
That makes a lot more sense. That's what I was thinking to go through the matrix area, but ditching the whole triangle would be a lot easier.
Well, it'll just get it a lot more stable, a lot more quickly. What happened here is our beginning threads just kind of got underneath the foot, caught by the foot. It's really easy to stitch over them again.
But luckily that didn't happen.
That's really perfect stitching on those lines.
Thank you.
And I think at this point, really, you know, you can just see such a big difference in your skill level from the very first blocks. Just your ability to stitch on these lines perfectly, you know, especially when they're straight lines.
Not quite perfect, but...
Well, especially when they're straight lines, I think that's excellent. And it's a lot of change just in how you hold the block, how your hands are controlling the fabric, how it all kind of comes together. Excellent. And now just connect with those matrix lines and kind of just knock it out as you... And in this situation, you're kind of using that matrix to move from one area of the block to another. So that's it for stitching matrix and straight lines within a basket block. Of course, you eliminated a lot of those straight lines by not stitching the basket design.
I did, and I'm really happy with it, and I think it'll look great in the end because of the spoonflower block I'm using. The lines are already there, so you have that weave effect, and it's nice how you have the horizontal and then the vertical in the different triangles.
Exactly. And you know, we also have an alternative color of spoonflower blocks available too. So if you don't like the gray and blue fabric you see Josh stitching out, we actually have a really bright, cheerful color. I call it the Building Blocks colorful version. So you can check that out at spoonflower.com. My name is Leah Day, and I've been here with my husband Josh, and this is a video for the Building Blocks Quilt Along. You can also join us by learning how to piece and free motion quilt your blocks by using the Building Blocks quilt pattern. That's available at leahday.com. Until next time,
let's go quilt.